How you guys feel about men and women having rosters? So you can open up the panel, y'all can
Talking about
drop.
hoes now. Now we talking about hoes. Let's just keep it real. You got a roster, you a hoe.
Think that that means sexually, right?
Oh, okay.
Having a roster does not mean that you are actually having sex with every man. That's the problem that we instill into our ladies. Hey, you got to be with one man. You don't want to be dating multiple men because you don't want to be appeared or seem like a hoe. But
But
men
God
do
forbid
all.
you get
Oh wait,
pregnant and not know
Hold on,
who
y'all.
this.
Hold on,
nobody.
y'all. Let's make sure we finish. Let's make
I'm
sure
just
we
finish my
my
little
topic,
thought and I'll
okay?
be quick. But nobody says the problem is that when we see a woman dating multiple men, we automatically assume she's having sex. But men do it all the time. And
So why are you trying to date like a man? It's not like it's right for a man to date multiple women at the same time because he cannot, give his all to all women. He won't even be able to see red flags with all of them or not even be able to see the good in all of them because he has his attention divided. What makes you think because a man is doing it that it makes it right for the woman to do it? If you have all these guys, one is rich, one is poor, one is in the middle, one is romantic, one is not, and you're dating all of them at the same time, you have your attention divided. Two things are going to happen. You are either going to end up with a guy you think is good for you because you missed the red flags, because you are not paying attention, because you have your attention divided, or you are actually going to miss out on the good guy, but because you are blinded by the guy who's maybe richer, who's giving you this lifestyle, but actually the guy who's really good for you, you cannot see him because you are blinded by the guy who's giving you this attention. And most times, guys who know their worth, once they find out you're actually juggling them and talking to multiple guys, they're going to be out. So either way, it's a lose-lose situation.
And then they expect women to fight for number one place. So it's time for women to be more logical, date more men, and may the best man win. You don't have to sleep with anybody. You can date them all, and the best man, the one that puts forth the most effort, the one that you match with. Why does a woman have to meet a man and just date him when she doesn't even know if they're compatible yet, right?
But dating five more guys, five guys at the same time, does not ensure that you're going to be compatible with any of them. In fact, if anything, it's going to blind you because you have your attention divided. You're meeting James on Saturday, meeting Dan on Thursday, and then you have to go see John on Monday. You can't even know exactly who's giving you what you're missing. You're going to miss out on something because you're not paying attention to any of them completely. So you're either going to miss out on the green flags or the red flags, and you're going to be blinded because she talked about the guy should what technically apply pressure. To me, it sounds like the guy who's going to call the most, who's going to spoil her the most, who's going to make her phone busy all the time. Sounds like that's the only way she's gonna base off who is compatible. But if you're dating multiple guys, it's a lose-lose situation. You're gonna miss out on something good because your attention is divided. And we're humans. Our attention cannot be divided so much like that, especially when it comes to matters of the heart.
They haven't went through the storms. They haven't went through all these relationships or these dating trials. So why does she have to settle for him and his family and all the baggage that he comes with right away? Why? And why? I want to know.
Well, she doesn't have to settle for him. Date one guy, go out a couple times. It doesn't take too long to know, okay, we can keep seeing each other. Oh no, it doesn't take so long because if you have your attention just on him, you're probably looking out for more red flags, trying to really find out his character and things like that. But if your attention is focused on five different guys, you are probably going to miss out on the red flags. This guy, he's going to have more opportunity to put on a front because you're not really focused on him. You're going to miss out on whatever his character flaws are because your attention is divided. But if you're dating one guy at the same time, doesn't have to be sex involved. You can go out on a date or two or three. And if you're just talking, you can determine, okay, there's something he said here, there's something he did here, he's not for me. Then you can move on to the next guy. But if you go on a date on Wednesday, go on a date Thursday, go on a date on Friday, maybe this guy, you like him a little bit more, but then another new guy comes in, you like it a little bit more. It's like you're going to think the grass is always greener. So you're going to have commitment issues.
You got the roster.
I think she heard you. Like,
Are we
I say somebody, do you have a roster? Are you
Oh
condoning?
damn! I thought I was unmuted. Listen, I'm
No.
sorry. I gotta ask you. Why do y'all all? Well, first of all, who waits till they go through a storm before they enter a relationship with someone? That's first. Second of all, why do y'all always have a commercial attached to y'all singleness? It's always single and loving it. Do you ever hear men say single and loving it? You know what? Y'all be. Let me tell y'all why y'all be hoes when y'all talk about having a roster. Because whether you're sleeping with these men or not is irrelevant. Amira, let me ask you a question. How many men does not your man do you want to touch you?
none?
Who says you're
Was that-
dating and allowing these men to touch you? Y'all are so
Ma'am,
sexy.
No,
ma'am,
no,
I'm
Hey,
asking a
your-
question to
your
make
dick.
a point. I'm asking a question to make a point. So now we got away from sex, right? Because
No,
clearly,
but let's not talk about touching because
okay. So let's
I mean, there are hugs. You're hugging these men. Now, if you're saying you're going on a one date and you never see the guy again, I understand, but we know that's not the case. You know, if you're talking to 6, 7 different guys, chances are you like 3 of them. You like something about them, so you're not going to see them one time. So the longer you talk to them, the longer you're getting closer because you're getting more connected, the more chances of it comes from hugs to holding hands to pecks to kisses. So he's right. He's not saying the first time you meet him he's going to touch you, but over time, if you keep talking to these men as you're still figuring out who's the man for you, the touching is going to get involved. It doesn't have to be sex, but the touching is for sure is going to start.
let me make
Let
the
me
point I'm
just
trying
say
to
this,
make.
and then you can go ahead and when I'm single, I have a roster. I don't
Let
touch
me-
nobody.
right,
It's a
and you be-
privilege.
and then
It's
you
a
be hoeing.
privilege. And I put them all through hell.
You be hoeing.
That's facts because no man is going to sit around for you to explain how you're talking to 10 different other guys while you're dating him to figure out whether they're touching you or whether you're sleeping with them or not. Any man of self-worth, once he knows after his date, you're going to a next date tomorrow with another guy or maybe even the same night, any man of worth and he knows he's investing his time, he's going to leave because it's never going to work out. Your attention is too divided. You're going to either miss on the red flags or on the green flags on any of those men because you're caught up in the dopamine effect of talking to different guys.
Your mama be hoeing.
Oh my God. Who
I
raised
don't do
you?
that.
Yeah,
Let's,
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 Let me
She's
make the-
triggered.
Listen, I
Hold on,
don't-
come back.
Oh my God. Who raised you?
That man, I put them all through hell.
Hold on,
When
go
I'm
back.
single, I have a roster. I don't
Let
touch
me-
nobody.
right,
It's a
and you be-
privilege.
and then
It's
you
a
be hoeing.
privilege. And I put them all through hell.
You be hoeing.
Your mama be hoeing.
Oh, it's getting spicy. Everyone is triggered. I mean, because think about it. If you're saying that when you're single, you're talking to different men at the same time, there's a thin line. Like no one is going to be in your bedroom to figure out who you touched, who touched you, who you slept with. People are just going to make assumptions. That's just human nature.